Now the next command is the fillet. You can invoke this command or tool from modified toolbar, or you can simply press F in the keyboard. And then you have to select any edge, face or feature from the timeline. Let's select the edge, and as soon as I do that, you have to provide the radius for the fillet, or you can use this handle. Let's say it's a 10 radius fillet. Let's invoke the command again, but this time we are going to provide radius type as chord length, and then select the edge. Notice when we are selecting the edge, all the three edges, that means the corner, this edge and this edge, all the three are getting selected. But if you don't want to do that, then you have to simply uncheck this tangent chain checkbox, and then when you select, you will be selecting a single edge. Let's check it again, and then you will have a chain selection. Let's select this one. Let's provide some radius to it and make it chord length. Now notice when I use this handle, the shape of the fillet is changing. Let's change the perspective so that we can view it more clearly. See, this is a chord length radius type of fillet. And then we have variable length, in which what happens, at both the ends we can have variable radius of the fillet. And as you can see, this red color dot is appearing, which is getting green at the midpoint. This is the point of variability. If I select it anywhere and use this handle, I can change the shape of the fillet. Let's cancel it for now. Now for the next type of fillet, that is the rule fillet, we are going to create a sketch over this one. Let's create a rectangle over here of any size. Press pull, and for press pull we are having a shortcut command as well, that is Q in the keyboard. Let's click OK, and then let's invoke the fillet by pressing F, and this time we are using rule fillet. In rule fillet, you can either select a face or a feature. And what is a feature? Everything, every step that is occurring in the timeline is a feature. Like the sketch initially, the sketch that we have created, then the extruded portion, then the fillet we have created. It's all getting highlighted. These are the features. So let's select this feature, that is the small box that we have created right now, and just provide the radius. Let's say 1 mm, and you will see the formation of fillet. Here, as you can notice, the corner type is written rolling ball. So the corner, all the corners are having rolling ball like formation. So basically it's a ball like formation, but it does not blend properly with the adjacent faces. So for that, what we will do, we can have a setback type of corner type, and it blends pretty well. Let's click OK, and as soon as I have clicked OK and the fillet has been generated, rule fillet to be precise, this new feature has been added to the timeline. So when we click on the play, every step will be visible. So if we want to delete any feature, we can simply press it, simply select the feature from the timeline and click on delete. Now let's say we want to create an exact replica of this feature, this extruded portion, somewhere over here. So for that, we can simply use the mirror command. But In order to use the mirror command, we need to have some reference point, some reference plane to be precise in this 3D modeling. So for that, we will use construct toolbar midplane. We will be discussing about construct toolbar very comprehensively in the coming lectures, but for the sake of understanding this particular concept, the intermediate tools of 3D modeling, we are going to use this midplane only. So as soon as we have invoked the construct midplane command, we have to first select two planes in between which we want to create a plane. And as you can see, as soon as we have selected two planes, a midplane is created. Let's select OK. Now we can easily use the mirror command. Now here we have to select the objects. So if I am selecting just a face, that will not do. We have to select a complete feature. So let's select it from the timeline itself. Provide the mirror plane. And as you can see, mirror is created. This feature from the timeline is added here. Next we have a very similar command to fillet, that is chamfer. So here also you have to select the edge. Okay, let's remove the construction. As you can see in the browser, one construction option is also added, that is the plane that we are adding. Let's switch it off. Now here we have selected the edge. Now we can provide chamfer by moving this handle. This is equal distance chamfer. If we change the type to two distance, we can provide two distances. And if we change the type to distance and angle, we can provide a distance and a corresponding angle to it. So that's it for intermediate tools. In the next lecture, we will understand some advanced tools like shell, draft, scale. And we will also come to know about some pre-made objects that can be used in Fusion 360.